Today, I am excited to show you one of the most impressive modular buildings I have ever had the chance to build or review. At first glance, it might look like just another typical modular building, but trust me, there is something truly extraordinary hidden within its seemingly ordinary exterior. So let's take a closer look at Pantasy's latest addition to the modular buildings, the Craft Brewery. My name is Lucas, and I would like to give you a warm welcome to the channel, whether you are new here or a returning viewer. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the latest brick reviews and builds. Also, a big thank you to Pantasy for sending over this set for review. Now, let's dive into the set, starting with the minifigures. The set includes 3 male characters, the brewery owner, a bartender, and a customer. And I have to say, they look significantly better than the ones we got in the opera set. Each minifigure comes with both standing and seating display options, and all feature detailed torso printing. Some even have leg printing, which is a nice touch. My personal favorite are the bartender and the customer. I just wish there had been one more customer included, so he would have someone to chat with at the bar. Now, let's move on to the main build, starting with the exterior details. At street level, there is quite a bit to notice. You will find a humorous little pile of rubbish, 2 bar stools, and even a basket where you can place an umbrella. Much like Pantasy's opera house, the pavement doesn't include studs, so minifigures can't be securely attached when standing outside. Hopefully, this will be addressed in future releases. Now, let's talk about the front facade. One of the first things that caught my attention is the color combination. It's really well balanced. Muted tones are blended nicely with brighter accents, especially where the advertising signs pop against the background. As with most Pantasy sets, there are no stickers. Everything is printed, which is a big plus. On the left side at the street level, there is a printed Pantasy sign, and just above it, several beer barrels are placed, seemingly ready for distribution. Above those, you will spot more printed tiles, one showcasing a range of craft beers available at the brewery, and another large, bright-colored sign that draws your attention instantly. Next to that, there is a beer tasting station where, if you look closely, one pint is actually in the process of being filled, perfect for those hot summer days. Higher up, there is a glazed window section, and through it you can see beer crates being moved along a conveyor belt. I know you have probably noticed the Technic wheels scattered across the facade and are wondering what they are for, but I will reveal their purpose a bit later. All the windows throughout the set features a clever decorative techniques along the tops, adding a touch of architectural charm. There is also a small plug with a beer logo, and at the very top, a beautifully printed billboard which reads "Cold beer, warm cheers," flanked by a few spotlights. Interesting detail, the billboard and a craft beer sign both arrive with a protective film to prevent scratching, which shows a great level of care in packaging. There is also a sign reading "Microbrewery" just below the billboard, so you won't be left guessing what this building is all about. If I remove the billboard, you will get a clear view of the large tanks hidden behind it, which were an absolute joy to build. To the right of the tanks, there is a cupola-style roof constructed with some unique techniques that adds even more character to the build. Moving on to the left facade, you will see transparent glass-like panels creating a bottle shape where bottles are visibly being filled. Around the perimeter, more printed details can be found, and further to the left, there is a small window that actually opens. I suspect this is where hops are delivered for brewing. The rear facade is relatively simple, but it features a chimney that runs from the base of the building all the way to the roof. On the left side, there is also a ladder providing rooftop access. Finally, on the right side of the building, you will find the main entrance to the brewery, along with two large, printed storage tanks. One label Pantasy and the other Beer. These are connected by pipes to the massive brewing tank on the roof. I really appreciate the detailed decorative elements at the corners and the large skylight positioned behind the tanks, which brings in extra light and style. Now, I am sure your eye has caught another Technic wheel on this side of the building, and you are probably wondering what it does. Well, here is the fun part. Once you turn it, the entire mechanism comes to life. The barrels at the front start to rotate, the Technic wheels on the façade begin spinning, and the conveyor belt carrying beer crates actually moves. But that's not all. When you peer through the bottle-shaped glass panel on the left, you will see the filling station inside animating too. The bottles visibly move as if they are being filled in real time. Honestly, I have never seen anything like this in the modular style building. The integration of functional movement is brilliant. It's clever, immersive, and adds a whole new dimension to the experience. Pantasy really knocked it out of the park with this one. Now, let's take a look inside the building, and there are several ways to access the interior. Starting at the back, the rear wall opens up, and since this is a modular style building, you would normally expect to remove each floor and the roof individually. However, in this case, it works a bit differently. While you can remove the roof section where the billboard is located, you have to be careful, because the side pipes connected to the rooftop tank needs to be detached first. The cupola-style roof can also be taken off, and the entire rear portion of the upper two floors is removable as well. But that's about it in terms of modular access. I do wish there was a better way to fully open the set and showcase all the internal mechanism, because what's going on inside is seriously impressive. Most of the building's interior is taken up by the working beer production system, which has been cleverly and compactly designed. Inside, you will also spot an oven or furnace that appears to power the brewing process, along with some control panels and a few sacks of hops scattered around. Technically, you can also remove the main entrance section to peek inside, though I'm not sure if that was an intentional design feature or just a happy accident. Apart from the amazing mechanism, there's not too much else happening at ground level. But if you look through where the cupola was, you get a great view of the beer crates moving along the conveyor belt. Moving on to the removable section, the lower floor hosts a small office space with a desk and chair. The top floor is a cozy resting area for the brewery owner, complete with an armchair and a record player. What's especially nice is the view. On one side, he can watch the production line in action, and on the other, thanks to the large skylight, he can look out and see the tanks being filled outside. It is a wonderfully detailed and cleverly laid out interior, and it really ties the whole set together as both a functional and visually engaging build. If this set has caught your eye, and I'm pretty sure it has, it is priced at $150 American and includes 3,266 pieces, along with 3 minifigures. If you are thinking of picking it up from Amazon US, you will find an affiliate link in the description, plus a 15% discount code, so you can use to save a bit extra. The builds come with 2 instruction manuals, which are generally clear and easy to follow. And let me say, it was genuinely fun to build. You know me, I'm not usually a Technic fan, but I really enjoyed the Technic elements in this set. Once finished, it was just fun to interact with. There are also some clever building techniques throughout, which you don't always see in modular sets. A quick heads up, some transparent pieces and 2 large printed panels come in separate bags and are marked in the instruction, so keep an eye out for those. It's not a major issue, but definitely worth mentioning. The full build took me around 6 hours, and honestly, it never felt boring. The end result looks fantastic, and not just from the front. Both side facades are beautifully detailed too, which really adds to overall presentation. Honestly, I can't recommend this set highly enough. It's truly outstanding. It stands apart from any modular building I have ever built, offering a completely unique experience both in design and functionality. And now I would love to know what you think about this set. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end, and if you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like, it really helps support the channel. And don't forget to use that affiliate code if you're ordering through Amazon. Thanks again, and until next time, happy building!